However, I do believe Brian was also trying to help me at the same time, trying to work me through my phobia of being at the altar. My mother's wondering right now how that's working out. Nicolette, you look beautiful today. Thank you.
She's married.
Yeah, I figured that out. For those of you that don't know Nick, I'm going to describe her for you. She is organized, motivated, organized, intelligent, organized, caring, organized, passionate, and organized. You get that? Shortly after Brian asked me to be his best man, and I accepted, Nicolette sent me an email. Your responsibilities. She sent me an article that was about the responsibilities of the bride and the responsibilities for the best man to the bride. The article came from a pristine copy of a 1941 Brides magazine my grandfather gave Nicolette when she and Brian got engaged. I'm going to read you a portion of this article, but before I do, I must remind you this is an actual article. The bride has all the responsibilities. The invitations, the parties, the reception, the bill. Gary, where are you? Gary, got that? The bill? You should pose gracefully for pictures, meet gracefully your future in-laws, be graceful at parties in your honor. You have certain undeniable responsibilities. The key word is gracefully. The bride must choose a best man who is able to cope with it all, and with her. Who will gather up the broken glasses after the bride's toast or the bachelor dinner and send them to the bride. Who will take her to lunch before the ceremony and bolster her with brandy. Who will get you to the church upright and supply anything from cigarettes to morphine if necessary. I think it worked that well. It's amazing how the times really haven't changed that much since 1941. It's kind of funny if you think of my title here tonight, Best Man, when truly the best man is sitting right over there. With a grin on his face, from ear to ear, sitting next to his beautiful bride. Brian is the best man today. Today is his day, Nicolette's day. Brian, enjoy today. You're the best man today. And tomorrow, you're second best next to me. So I've known Brian for a few years. We had a good childhood. We were fortunate, we grew up skiing and sailing. Brian was into karate, played the trumpet in the marching band. We were typical brothers. I teased and harassed him, and somehow he's the one that got in trouble. We loved each other and tolerated each other at the same time. I think we truly became close, but I know we truly became close when I moved away for college. As the saying goes, absence makes the heart grow stronger. It's either that or you're just so happy I was gone. I respect Brian for the man he is today. He's willing to take chances. He's innovative, fearless, creative, extremely handy, talented in many arenas. He's the best. He's the best. Brian, I'm sorry. What does it say? I can't read your handwriting. Thank you. Brian has been successful in contracting, telemarketing, and real estate. And just this week, he started a new job in property management, where he manages over 80 properties. There are two times that stick out in my mind where Brian has really impressed me. Once by his talent, and the second by his maturity. The first time was when my mother bought her condo at the beach. Brian and his good friend Joe completely gutted and remodeled the entire condo. This is the first time I really saw my brother's handiwork and realized how talented my brother was. The time I have to say I was most proud of you, and it truly showed your maturity, was fairly recent. I'm not going to go into too much detail of the facts. It was quite an emotional night for all of us. This past Thanksgiving, our grandfather died in our arms. You were calm, cool, and collected. That night was a difficult night for all of us. But the way you handled yourself made us all feel calm and at peace. I thank you, and I'm proud of you. Along came Nicolette. Brian and Nicolette started dating about 5 years ago. Over the years, I've seen Brian transform into the man he is today. Nicolette, you've played a major role in that transformation. Your vibrant personality and strength of character has been a positive influence on Brian. Recently, I realized how much you've been an effect on Brian when I was viewing your photos of your trip to Mexico. I stumbled upon a picture that Nicolette took of Brian. He was sitting there with a huge smile on his face, and he actually looked happy as he sat in a heart-shaped tub, taking a bubble bath with a glass of champagne. Brian, you're truly a changed man for us. I really wanted to make a poster of that for today, but I just couldn't. So I gave it to Scott, and I think he's working on something. Today is a day of joy and happiness for all. But it's not just a day, it's a very special beginning of a new life of two extraordinary people. Brian and Nicolette, you make an amazing couple. Next question. Benjamin Franklin wrote, "Wine makes daily living easier. Less hurried, with fewer tensions and more tolerance." With that said, please raise a glass. Brian and Nicolette, love, laughter, and happily ever after.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We've done one more big round of applause for our maid of honor and our best man of the day, maid of honor. All those speak from the heart. One speaks for Comedy Central. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please sit back, relax, and enjoy your meal.